When you have something really exciting happen to you, do you just keep it to yourself? I think for most of us, if something exciting happens or we hear some news, we want to call a friend or maybe send a quick text message. Sometimes we put it out there on social media for people to know, hey, this cool thing happened. And that's just who we are. When something good happens, we want to share it with others. And we're in a sermon series right now called Eyewitness News. As we continue through Easter tide, we're going through some of the eyewitness accounts of people who were able to see Jesus after he was raised. So this weekend, I'd invite you to tune in because we're going to hear about the road to Emmaus. These people were walking along the road. Suddenly they were joined by another person. And it wasn't until a little while later that they realized it was Jesus. But I guarantee you that was an experience that they wanted to share because they were so excited about it. So this weekend, our opening hymn is going to be one called "O Zion, Haste." And so we are all called to share the good news. We just experienced Easter. We know that Jesus has risen from the dead, and now it's our turn to share that with others. Now, this text was written by Marianne Thompson, and she had written several hymns, and there was a night that she was up with some sick children. Now, she's an amazing woman. When I'm up with sick children, I'm not sitting there writing a hymn in my mind, but that's what she was doing. She was writing these texts in her mind as she was tending to her children. And later on, she worked with the composer, James Walsh, and they put it together with a tune called Tidings, and voila, the hymn, "O Zion, Haste." It's a great hymn about sharing this good news. So let me read you the first verse. "O Zion, haste, your mission high fulfilling, to tell to all the world that God is light, that he who made all nations is not willing one soul should perish, lost in shades of night." And the refrain, "Publish glad tidings, tidings of peace, tidings of Jesus, redemption and release." So we've got the good news. We need to go share it with others. I have an arrangement of this tune by Lanny Smith. It starts out with kind of a fanfare sort of excitement, kind of, oh, what's coming next? And this particular one is very short, but it ends on what we call the dominant chord in music. And what that does is it kind of leaves us waiting for what's next. Let me play it for you. Did you feel that? You feel that anticipation. Ooh, there's something exciting to share. What's it going to be? It's going to be the melody of "O Zion, Haste." And you're going to hear it first in the left hand, down low, on a nice trumpet sound. And then it will be a little bit higher in the right hand. We have another fanfare section in the middle, which also lands on that dominant chord, waiting for what's next. What are we going to share? And then concluding. So just a really exciting arrangement of "O Zion, Haste," a hymn that maybe is not as familiar as some of the other Easter hymns, but I think it's really exciting as we're going through this eyewitness news and the joy that we have to share about Easter. Thanks for watching.